Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you how you blend graphite pencil. So the three ways I like to blend my graphite pencil is first of all using a cotton bud, or you can call it a Q-tip. So all you do is in circular motions blend the graphite, as you can see, and this is really good for using on small areas, especially if you're doing a portrait, so like for skin, round the nose and eye area for really smooth shading. And as you can see, it does give a nice smoothness there. And as you're blending, you will notice the graphite that comes off onto your cotton bud is very useful if you want to then, after you've done all the darker areas and then you've got your highlight, what you want to do, if you want to soften that highlight, you just use the graphite from the cotton bud very lightly round the edges or where you want to not have really bright white for your highlight, so you're getting a more sort of greyish tonal blend. And what I really like about using a cotton bud is you get really precise blending. And as I've said before, it's really good if you're doing a portrait for getting into really small details. So I think we should almost be there. I'm just going around the highlighted area, and I'm very lightly, as I said previously, just to not have it so bright white, and then just going around the edges, making sure that everything is how I want it to look. So I'll just go over the bits there. And the other thing with the graphite coming off of your cotton bud, you can also use it to show the shadow under the ball, just so it doesn't look like it's floating in the air. Again, you're just using the graphite that's come off of the area that you've blended, so you get a nice bit of shading underneath your subject. So that's the first way you can blend with graphite. So the next one I like to use is a blending stump. So again, you're just doing the same as you did with the cotton bud. So going round in circular motions, just making sure you're getting it blended in. And again, as you can see, it's quite a nice smooth blend you get with using a blending stump. And what I like about blending stumps is they come in different sizes, so you can get really tiny ones for real getting into the detail. Again, if you're into drawing portraits, like round the eyes and nose and mouth areas, and you get really good smooth shading from using a blending stump. I like to use my blending stump on the side so that you get a smoother blend, but you can also use the tip of the blending stump. Just depends what you're trying to create. And again, you can use the graphite that comes off of your drawing onto your blending stump to then use that to lightly put in any other shading you want to, as in where the highlights are. Usually when you buy your blending stumps, you can get them in packs of 6 or 7 in different sizes. It's definitely something you should consider buying if you haven't already got them. As I did with the cotton bud, I'm just using the graphite that's left on my blending stump to put the shading shadow under the ball area. So I think that should be it, almost done. If there's anything you want to change, you just quickly go back over and just again blend in circular motions till you're happy with how you want it. So that's that one done. And lastly, it's on to using a facial tissue. So you just wrap it round your finger, and again you can either do sweeping movements over the graphite or in light tiny circular motions to blend in the graphite. I'm using a plain tissue here. You're better off using a plain tissue. Don't use one that has a pattern through it, as you won't get a smooth blend if you do. And again, you're just doing the same, going round circular motions until you're happy with how it's blended. And this is really good. It gives a very nice smooth blend. It's great again for doing skin or any kind of really smooth finish that you want in your drawings. And as I say, when you want to put in the shadow under, in this subject, the ball, you just use the graphite that's come off of your tissue. It's also great using this method if you want to lighten up areas in your graphite drawing. So using a tissue, you'll take up quite a bit of the graphite, and it's really good for that. Now, I also want to give you a bonus tip on how to clean your blending stump when you want to get rid of all that graphite. So the simplest way is using a piece of sandpaper. So all you need to do is rub the point or wherever the graphite is on your blending stump and lightly sand away the graphite. And this is really good for cleaning up your blending stumps. So you just keep doing that until you've got rid of all the graphite from the blending stump. So while I'm finishing off cleaning this blending stump up, I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, it would be great if you could leave a comment and let me know if you would like to see more videos like this. And if you do, please consider subscribing. I usually try to put a video out once a week, usually on a Tuesday, so it'd be really great to have you along. So I will see you next time.